I'd like to congratulate you for taking the time to view this short presentation. The next couple of minutes may very well not only change the way you view money, it just might change your life. I am going to provide you with a brief overview of one of the most innovative and dynamic financial products available today, Indexed Universal Life, or an IUL. Now, you may have been told before that a life insurance policy is not an effective vehicle to accumulate cash. Well, times have certainly changed, and when it comes to an IUL, nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, because of its tremendous tax advantages, an IUL is the #1 retirement plan of the 21st century. So let's take a quick look at some of the many benefits available to you through an IUL. I believe you'll be hard-pressed to find any other product or investment strategy, for that matter, that can come close to matching everything an IUL can do for you. First off, the money in an IUL grows tax-free, which means you don't pay taxes on the growth year to year. Paying taxes on your growth can severely stunt the long-term performance of your assets. And tax-free growth is substantially different than tax-deferred, as you have in many plans like traditional IRAs, 401ks, or SEPs. Tax-deferred growth is seldom in your best interest, as it defers taxes to a later date when they're normally much higher. An IUL also has built-in principal protection, which simply means taking advantage of market gains but not having to participate in market losses. So if the market has a good year, your account gets credited accordingly. However, if it has a down year, you don't lose any principal. How many people would have liked to have a growth strategy like that back in 2008? And you have income tax-free access to your money anytime you want it. Much like a Roth IRA, you're able to pay taxes before contributing into the account. It then grows and accumulates, and then you have income tax-free access to it. Unlike a Roth IRA, there's no limitations on how much you can put in. There's no early withdrawal penalties if you need that money before 59 and a half. No minimal distributions required at age 70 and a half. It's your money. You've already paid taxes. You use it when you need it. And that income is non-reportable. It doesn't go on any income tax form or anything else for that matter. And get this, the policy proceeds, the entire amount passes income tax-free to the heirs. There's no probate to go through, no estate taxes, and the assets can also be given to the heirs prior to death if you'd like. Because you have unlimited access to that account at any time, you don't have to wait till you die to pass assets on, and there's no gift tax restriction on that. The other aspect of an IUL is what we call the pay-yourself-to-wealth system, and this is the unique income strategy which allows you to actually turn your debt into wealth. You know, interest paid to creditors is devastating to your long-term financial future. So what we do with Pay Yourself to Wealth is use an indexed universal life policy as your personal bank. So your accumulation account, as you get money into that IUL or personal bank, if you have any outstanding debt, what you do is you borrow against that. You use that money to pay off your creditors and stop paying them interest. And then you use the personal discipline necessary to really make this program work. And what you do is you pay yourself back into your personal bank the same amount you're paying that creditor with the same interest. You've now reversed that flow of interest that you used to pay out back to yourself. And here's what really makes that work. With an IUL, even though you borrowed money against that, the entire original amount continues to be credited interest as though that money had never been taken out. How can this happen? Imagine you had, say, $10,000 in your own personal bank in the savings account drawing interest, and you went to your banker and requested to borrow $5,000 for something. If they agreed to that and they loaned you the money, did they take money out of your personal bank? No, that $10,000 was still earning interest. This works the same way. You're not taking money out of that account. You're basically using this collateral, and the insurance company is loaning it to you. Where else do you know that you can not only pay yourself back the interest you used to have to pay out, but still have that money earning interest while it's being used? And we show clients how you can use this personal bank to pay for many of life's events, stuff like college education, down payments on houses, retirements, and the like. Now, I want you to know an IUL, an indexed universal life, is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not a gimmick. It is, however, a safe and effective way to accumulate substantial wealth while at the same time protecting you from market volatility. Let me ask you, isn't it time you start enjoying those things you want in your life now while providing a secure income tax retirement later? Now, it certainly is difficult to get into great detail in the 5 short minutes of this video. We've really only just scratched the surface on some of the highlights of what an IUL is truly capable of doing for you. If, like most people who view this, you would like to get more information about this amazing plan, We have available a free, no-obligation video which describes in much more detail the many advantages an IUL can offer you. Simply call your JK representative to schedule an appointment or request that they email you this exciting video. Or, if you prefer, just click on the link located directly under this video screen and it will be sent directly to you. It just might change your financial future. And remember, an IUL, or any other plan for that matter, is only as good as the agent and agency you're working with. Your program must be set up and administered properly to achieve the results you expect. Your JK financial representative is highly trained and experienced in working with these plans. Wouldn't you agree that for the best results, you need to work with the best people? That's your JK representative. Thank you for your time. Wealth is now within your reach. The next step is yours. Have a great day.